Welcome back, my VHS degenerates. I see you found your way back to know it's you, not me. We're continuing on with our Cheech and Chong adventure. The year is 1987, and Cheech and Chong have started to drift apart a little bit. This next movie was born in East L.A. So, by the late 80s, Cheech and Chong had started to drift apart creatively. While Chong wasn't in this one, Cheech took the lead with Born in East L.A., a comedy based on one of his most popular skits from Get Out of My Room. The result? A satirical, heartfelt, and surprisingly political comedy that stands as one of Cheech's strongest solo efforts. The story follows Rudy Robles, played by Cheech, a Mexican American guy who was literally born in East Los Angeles, but thanks to a twist of bad luck, he's mistaken for an undocumented immigrant during an immigration raid and deported to Mexico. Despite not speaking Spanish fluently and never having lived there. From there, Rudy's life turns upside down as he tries to prove his identity and make his way back home. What makes the film so effective is how it balances sharp social commentary with comedy. On one hand, it's a fish out of water story. Rudy stumbling through Mexico, getting caught up in scams, shady border deals, and culture shock at every turn. On the other hand, it's a biting critique of U.S. immigration policies, racial profiling, and the stereotypes that Mexican Americans faced in the 1980s. Cheech brings his signature humor to every scene. Whether he's trying to hustle his way out past border guards, struggling to survive in Tijuana, or rallying fellow deportees with an impromptu version of the Born in East LA song. The movie keeps its comedic edge, but underneath the jokes, there's a clear message. Identity and belonging are more complicated than paperwork and borders. One of the film's standout moments is when Rudy finally attempts a desperate crossing back into the U.S., joined by a massive crowd of deportees. The sequence is both hilarious and heartfelt, showing Rudy evolve from a confused victim of bureaucracy into a reluctant leader. Born in East LA was a hit. It became a cult classic, praised for its mix of humor and heart, and it proved Cheech could hold his own as a solo creative force. The film also expanded on what stoner comedy could be. It wasn't just about gags and smoke, but about using humor to shine a light on real issues. In the end, Born in East LA stands as one of Cheech's defining works. It's funny, sharp, and still relevant decades later. Even without Chong by his side, Cheech showed he could carry a movie and deliver both laughs and a powerful message. However, there is another layer that makes Born in East LA stand out. Cheech wasn't just making jokes. He was telling a story that reflected the real experiences of his community. The film tackled identity, heritage, and discrimination in a way mainstream Hollywood rarely touched at the time. And yet, it never loses its sense of fun. That's the genius of it. You're laughing the whole way through, but when the credits roll, you're left thinking about what it really means to belong.